Hello, and welcome to our final Tax Time Thursdays of this season. Thank you so much for joining and for tuning in. Tax Times Thursdays is a series that is dedicated to exploring strategies to reach underserved communities. And today we will be focusing on reaching people who were formerly incarcerated. I'm so happy to have Deborah Simmons with us from the Neighborhood Improvement Association in Savannah, Georgia. And Deborah's going to share with us her experience, her tips, and anything else related to working with and reaching people who were formerly incarcerated. So, Deborah, I will turn it to you now.
Okay, thank you, Roxy, and good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deborah Simmons, and I'm the director of Neighborhood Improvement Association here in Savannah, Georgia. And I do apologize for what is happening. My computer went completely out on me yesterday, and I have a substitute, and I'm just not familiar with it yet. So please forgive me for this. I am going to share some things with you, mainly our experiences in dealing with those that are reentering from the prison system. We are not experts. As a matter of fact, this is something that our staff and I have joined in, and we are enjoying it because we want to reach a population that's kind of been forgotten about, and that is one of the populations that we saw that there was a need to reach. Let me tell you a little bit about Neighborhood Improvement Association. We were founded by the former mayor, one of the former mayors of Savannah, Dr. Otis S. Johnson, and this organization has been around since about 1997 in that area, and it was basically designed to help build assets for those who are underserved. So it's basically designed to encourage individuals to build assets. And we focus on 3 programs. One is the VITA program. The other is we do first-time home buyer classes, and we are also an affordable housing developer. So we do build houses, and the city of Savannah offers down payment assistance to make those homes affordable for low to moderate income individuals. And since we are focusing on this group is mainly about the volunteer income tax assistance. That's where I'm focusing most of this presentation. And just to give you, again, an idea of where we are here in Savannah, we have 3 stationary sites in Chatham County where we do the VITA program. Our site, which is Neighborhood Improvement Association, which is the main site of the coalition, is open year-round. So earlier today, I was kind of like back and forth because we still have people coming in getting taxes prepared. Our other partners in Chatham County have closed. So anytime they have clients, they will send them to us so that the clients can get the information that's needed or get the tax service that's needed. We also have several satellite sites in Chatham County. All of them are closed, and we will go to them usually on a Saturday or a couple of Saturdays during the tax season. 4 of them are under the city of Savannah, so the city of Savannah is very much a strong partner in the VITA program. And there are sites that we have outside Chatham County. So we have several sites in several of the surrounding counties here around Chatham County, as well as other counties that are a little further off that we partner with. We have about 65 volunteers, or we still have about 65 volunteers. We have some of them, they dropped from last year. Last year we had about 80. So we have definitely reduced in volunteers. We also have, at this point, reduced in the number of returns that we have prepared that have been accepted. In 2021, well, for tax year 2021, at tax day, we had 4,316, and 2022 we have 4,068. So the numbers have dropped, and mainly probably because the number of volunteers have dropped. Our target groups are just like most VITA sites. We target low to moderate income, persons with disabilities, limited English-speaking taxpayers. We also target those living in rural communities and those re-entering from incarceration. Our primary outreach for the re-entry taxpayers, what we have experienced is there are not a lot of resources out there to help us to reach this group, but they usually will congregate in large numbers with some organization. And we found that attending workshops, such here in Savannah, there's a workshop called When is the Debt Paid? And this workshop is designed to educate the community on what those who are re-entering into society from the prison system is experiencing. And the question is the debt ever paid? So that program is offered once a year, which is in September. And we attended that last year for the first time. And this is something that we will continue doing because it does open us to some of the other resources that are out there. The other partner we have is the Georgia Department of Community Supervision. Now, they welcome us with open arms. And basically, they have an orientation and every Wednesday. And these are for individuals who are on probation when they get out. So they have to go to an organization where they would have a probation officer. So they have to come through this program. So this program is one in which we can capture those who are on probation as they get out. The other one, and I literally just got in with this group this week, and it's called Dismas Charities. And in looking at their website, it basically says that they have been around for 60 years, and they help with rehabilitation of men and women who are released from incarceration. This is we attended, I said, the workshop of When is the Debt Paid? This one was September of 2022. And again, the Department of Community Supervision, we attend their weekly, their orientation, and we probably see an average of 6 individuals per week, and about 50% of them will accept our flyer. We offer the flyer to them, and some of them feel like they don't need it right now, which is okay, but we still let them know that we are there for them. At the end of tax season this year, they had a resource fair. And because we are a part of their orientation, they invited us to be a part of that. So they had the table at the top left corner is actually the Georgia Department of Community Supervision, who actually sponsored this program. And they had sites from different areas in Georgia to be there. And we also had several partners to network with as well. And what this did, it gave those who were on probation, who have gone through the program, those who have gone through the orientation, an opportunity to see the resources in one room. So they got a chance to talk to all of us about the services that they needed. With this, we have, according to what I have right now, we have prepared 5 returns for individuals who have re-entered. 4 of them were single filers. We had one who was a head of household. She had a son. We had one that had a balance due for the IRS. We had 4 who received refunds, and the refunds totaled $4,397. One who had child tax credit, and she was the one that did head of household. And we had one who received earned income tax credit, and that was a single person. So I think that is one of the things that I want to also show is the flyer that we shared. And this is the flyer that we share. We give this flyer to them after tax season to let them know that it is not too late to file taxes, and we let them know that we can go back as far as 2017. So when we go to the Georgia Department of Community Supervision, we share this flyer with them. We let them know that we can still help them to get their stimulus if they have not received their stimulus payment. We also let them know that we can help them get child tax credit if they need that, and the earned income credit. So we try to encourage them to file their taxes so that they can get their funding that they need. Some of the issues that we have is a lot of them, somebody has already filed for some of them, and when we file for them, it is end up rejected. So that's the biggest problem that we have with them is, unfortunately, they have to mail it in, because once it's rejected because someone has already filed for them, they have to mail it in. So that kind of slows them down from getting the money that they should receive. But that's basically it as far as the presentation is concerned. Are there any questions?